Life, wisdom.
Psychetruth massage.
Hi, I'm Jen, and today I am going to be showing you some Thai massage techniques for releasing tension in the head and neck. So this is kind of continuing our exploration into Thai massage, and so you can grab a partner so you can follow along with us today. And this is a really great technique for relieving tension at the base of the neck and kind of all along the neck and at the base of the skull. So this is great for relieving headache tension or even kind of migraine tension. And also if you have sinus headache or tension headache, all of that can be relieved by just doing some of these massage techniques that I'm going to show you, working into the shoulders and head and neck. So go ahead and grab a partner. Favorite this video so you can practice and follow along, and just get yourself comfortable on a mat on the floor. You can lay out a yoga mat or even just lay some blankets on the floor and create a comfortable place to lay down. And then you'll be sitting at your partner's head. So I have a little cushion that I'm sitting on that might be helpful to you to kind of lift yourself up a little bit, give yourself a little bit more support. So once you get yourself situated, get your partner relaxed and comfortable on your mat, and then get yourself relaxed and comfortable. Today we'll start by just placing your hands on your partner's shoulders. This is a nice way to just get grounded and connected to your partner and help them to feel relaxed and just feel your presence. Then from here, I'll just gently apply a little bit of pressure moving down, but also kind of rolling her shoulders open. So this is a nice gentle stretch along the front of her chest. And I'll release that pressure. Place my hands again. And then again, I'll lean in with a little pressure, rolling her shoulders open, just gently stretching along the front of her chest. And I'll try that one more time. Place my hands, lean in with a little pressure, and roll her shoulders open. So a lot of times there can be tension that gets stored in the front of your chest, especially if you spend a lot of time driving or a lot of time sitting at a desk working on a computer. And it's just natural that your pecs become tight and hold tension, which unfortunately kind of pulls your neck and shoulders out of alignment and can be a root cause of a lot of that tension that gets built up at the back of your neck and the tops of your shoulders and going all the way into your head. So just opening up the chest is a really nice place to start. And from here, I'll just slide my hands along the tops of her shoulders and scoop my fingertips underneath her neck. And then once I have a good little cradle with my hands, I gently lean my weight back to apply a nice traction pull at the base of her skull, just stretching out those muscles and ligaments at the base of her skull and even in between her vertebra, in her spine, just lengthening out her spine. And I'll release the pressure. And replace my hands and lean back again. So as you hold this pressure, just with a nice traction along the back of the neck, sometimes your partner can even start to feel this stretch moving all the way down their spine. So not just feeling it in the neck, but also feeling this stretch at the back of the heart, and maybe even all the way down into her hips. So after you do that traction a couple of times, you're really creating space and openness along the neck. And I'm just going to scoop my hand under her head and turn her head to one side. So now her neck is exposed, and I can start to do some work along the back of her neck here. So I'll just start by using my fingers to make a circular motion And there's this tight band of tissue here, so I know that that's where she's holding tension. And so I just gently start to make little circular motions as I just massage along that tight band of tissue. And if you find a really tight spot, you can make really small circles so that you isolate that one area that you're trying to work into. And just work your way up and down the neck a couple of times so you cover the whole band of tissue. Coming all the way up to the very base of the skull. It's good. There's a lot of tension that gets held there at the base of your head, so it's good to work into that. And I can also use my thumb to create that same circular motion, working up and down her neck, just feeling for any tight places, feeling for where it's tense. Kind of found a little tight spot right up here. So just massage in little circles along her neck. So it's kind of nice not using oil here because I'm not sliding around on her skin. And so that makes it possible for me to actually sink deeper into the tissue and really isolate the area that I'm trying to massage without my hands or my fingers slipping and sliding all over the place. So it's just one of the benefits of working in the Thai massage style without using oil. So now I'm switching over to my fingers, working a little bit more towards the back of her neck. Just again, feeling for those tight spots. I'm just making little tiny circles in those tight muscles. And once I feel like I've covered the area, I'll just switch, scoop my hand under this side of her head, and just gently roll her head to the other side. So you want to help your partner move their hair out of the way so that you're not pulling the hair. And that usually feels pretty nice as you just gently scoop their hair out of the way. And again, I'm going to use my fingers and just feel along her neck, feeling for where the tension is being held. And then make the little circular motion to start to soften up the tissue. So a lot of times, even if people are not struggling with headache pain, there's still a lot of tension that gets held in the neck. So, these techniques are great for alleviating headache tension, but if that's not really a problem for you, it doesn't mean you're scot-free. You might be surprised how much tension is still held in your neck and upper shoulders. So these techniques are really good for just about anyone, but especially, particularly people that have headache pain or just feel neck pain. Sometimes you feel that tightness along the back of your neck or along the sides of your neck. So these techniques are really great. Once I feel like I've kind of covered the area, and I'll just gently roll her head back towards center. And I'll take my hands right along the tops of her shoulders, and then one by one, just pressing, kind of walking my hands, rocking one shoulder down at a time, just creating a little more space and length across the tops of her shoulders. And you can provide even pressure with both hands. We can start to look at a little bit of face and head massage. A lot of people don't even think about having tension in their face until you start massaging them and they see how good it feels and realize that there actually is some tension. A lot of times people will hold tension in their eyebrows and in their forehead, especially people that are under a lot of stress or pressure at work or in their home life. You kind of start to see this furrowed browed action. So just massaging my thumbs right between her eyebrows, it feels so amazing. It's like literally rubbing the stress away. So that's a really nice thing to do for someone. And then I'll take my fingers and run my thumbs all the way up to her hairline. And again, I can go one thumb after the other, all the way up to her hairline. And I also like to place the length of my thumb from her hairline to the top of her eyebrow, and then just pull a little bit of traction as I slide my thumbs all the way out to the sides of her head. And that feels pretty good, so you could do that a few times. Just really stretching the skin between your thumbs. And I'll take my two fingers and just gently massage along her temples. Now, this has the potential to feel really, really amazing, but if you use too much pressure, it can be a bit uncomfortable. So just be mindful and sensitive about the amount of pressure that you use when you're massaging around the temples. So you use a steady pressure, but it doesn't have to be super firm. And then reverse directions. And this can be very relaxing. And I can take these same two fingers and just move right off of her cheekbone into this real meaty part of her jaw. So there can also be a lot of tension that gets held here, especially people with TMJ or people that grind their teeth at night will have a lot of tension in between the jaw. And again, this is an area that can be extremely sensitive and uncomfortable. So it's really important to be mindful about the amount of pressure that you're using, and also just observe your partner's face. If they start scrunching up their eyebrows or kind of tensing up around their face, it's usually an indicator that maybe it's a little too much pressure. And so I go nice and slow with these circles. I don't want her to feel too much pressure. I just want to go nice and easy, working into this spot where it's really tight. But then you'll see her jaw start to relax, and so that's a pretty good sign that this tension is just releasing a little at a time. And people can also experience headache tension as a result from tightness in their jaw. So again, this is all kind of helping. Oh yeah, we found a little tight spot in there. Yeah. Just go nice and easy, working into the place where it's tense, and just helping her body to relax. And a really nice finishing touch is just massaging the ears. There's a lot of nerve endings in your ears, so this is really relaxing. I try not to pull too hard because it can be painful or uncomfortable, and some people are really sensitive in their ears. So I'm just using kind of a circular motion in my thumbs and just gently like tugging on her ears, not even pulling too hard, but just gently applying a little pressure. As you massage along the ears, it feels really, really nice. It can be very relaxing and soothing. And then it's nice to just close with a little scalp massage. Just using my fingers to massage along her scalp. Just trying to cover as much surface area as possible. It's very, very nice and relaxing. Just about everybody I know likes having their scalp massaged, so it's a really nice way to end a session. If you're doing full body work, or if you're just doing this head and neck massage, then definitely ending with some scalp massage is a good way to go. And chances are that's probably the last thing they'll remember. And it's the best part, save the best part for last. So that's a pretty good way to make a friend for life. Unless, of course, you make them wake up and practice on you. So I'm just putting some finishing touches here, just helping her feel really relaxed and really soothed at the end of this nice massage. And if you followed along with any of the other Thai massage videos we've done in this series, then this is a really nice way to end your treatment. And just leave your partner feeling really blissful and relaxed and really well taken care of. So I hope these techniques are helpful to you. Be sure that you favorite this video so you can practice. The more you practice, the more comfortable you'll become with these techniques, the more skillful you'll become at working with your hands and identifying where the tension is being held. So I definitely recommend practicing these videos as much as you can. And don't forget to find a friend that can practice on you so you can experience what it feels like. It's a really great way to learn, is by experiencing, so you know what feels good and what doesn't feel good, and that can really help you to become a more skillful practitioner. But thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment and let me know how this practice is going for you. And if you'd like to learn more about me, you can visit my website, jenhilman.com. And don't forget to subscribe to the Psychetruth channel so you can have access to my complete library of videos, as well as hundreds of other massage and yoga and wellness videos that can really help to improve the quality of your life. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to sharing more Thai massage techniques with you soon.